The Arlington Arts and Culture Action Planning Project organized an event for artists, politicians, and members of the community to get their input on how to improve the arts in town.
I think it's very visionary to have a planning department really take ownership of cultural planning. One of the things I said during the program is that cultural planning is something that's done in other parts of the world, and it hasn't really picked up traction in the U.S., so it is an emerging practice area and one that urban planning is starting to catch up and realize that arts and culture is something that is worth planning for. So it's great that Arlington's at the forefront of that locally.
The Arlington Department of Planning and Community Development is spearheading the project in response to a survey of the Arlington community. Arlington is on the leading edge when it comes to promoting arts and culture, according to the Metropolitan Area Planning Council. The state agency has awarded the town technical assistance in formulating a cultural plan.
We want to raise the arts and cultural community up to give them more visibility and keep people who live here, sort of retain them a bit more from going to Cambridge, Boston, Somerville for their fun and games, which they should still do, but stay here a little more, and also attract people from those places to come here to consume arts and culture.
The project is being developed to help artists get more exposure for their work. Their goal is not only to bring people to Arlington, but to encourage local artists to meet one another.
A lot of artists tend to be introverts and tend to work in an isolation mode. So this is kind of pulling people together and forcing them to offer some input into how things to develop this community. Because we have a lot of creative people who live here and they're not even aware of one another many times.
Dave Ardito is one of the many members of the community excited about what is happening for the arts in Arlington.
Basically, what's happening in Arlington is a cultural and arts renaissance over the last 5 to 10 years. Things are changing for the better in terms of installation of public art, in terms of arts programming for adults and children, in terms of performing and visual arts. The whole arts scene is exploding in a very, very positive way.
State Rep Garbali participated in the discussion and believes supporting the arts improves community life.
My father taught art for 30 years and sign painting in Boston, and so art has been a strong part of my life. And so it is great to see so many people who care about art and the role that art plays in making Arlington a better town.
The Arts and Culture Action Planning Project will unveil its draft plan on June 6th at Town Hall. For Arlington Public News, I'm Deborah Cardoso.